Hey, Bravenly Insiders. It's Maria Billiot here. My title said from a single mom working 4 jobs. So if you're watching the live, I want you to press 1. You'll see that red live button at the top. If you're watching the replay, as I know most will, please drop a 2 and tell me where you're tuning in from. It's Central Time here, so it's 11 o'clock. So I just wanted to take you back 6 years ago when I first heard about network marketing. A lot of you back then, we did house parties, and my sister-in-law had one, and I went to support. So I went to support her. I loved what I heard, and I loved all the things. And so I decided to give it a try. And I said, why not? I was a single mom and I needed the extra income. And honestly, all I needed was $500 to pay car insurance. And that was it. I didn't know the possibilities that network marketing brought. I didn't know the possibilities of anything. I just knew I was a mom and I needed help, and I needed my babies to have help. So anything to cut down on the jobs and then help me to be more present with them was what I was looking for, because thank God for a mom. She helped me so much, or I would have never been able to make it. So fast forward to Why Bravenly. Actually, I believe God puts us in all seasons, or puts us in seasons for specific times and specific needs. At that point, I had to learn who I was. I knew nothing about network marketing, and I was having to totally rebuild my life. And I had been praying because things had been changing and shifting, and I knew that season was coming to an end. And I had prayed 8 months, and then I saw a post, and then my sponsor said, I think we need to look at it. And I told her, because we had done built that no trust factor, I said, you jump, I'll jump. And that's what happened. And guys, I knew of having to miss so much with my kids that I didn't want to miss that with my grandkids. So I knew my oldest granddaughter was 4, and she was fixing to start K4. And so I had already started transitioning and preparing to come home, but my daughter surprised me and decided to have another baby. So that threw a kink in everything, and that sped up the process. And so that made me have to come home sooner. And Bravenly fell in my lap at that right time, because I was able to do that. When I was raising my kids, I wasn't able to be a yes mom. I had to be, no, we can't mom. So I did not want to be that with my grandkids. I wanted to be a yes grandma. If they wanted a pack of bubble gum, or we went to the carnival and they wanted to spend buy ridiculous things, I wanted to be able to do that and help take some of the pressure off of my daughter, because she's a single mom with 2 babies. So I could, relate and speak life into her and say, I know what it's like. So someone loved you enough to invite you here. So I'm just going to be quite honest. I'm very transparent. I'm very to the point, and that's just how it is. I always tell people a bad divorce and a bad marriage and a worse divorce will change your life. If you've never had that happen, it will radically change you. But, so I'm just going to tell you, the products are not up for debate because they work. They've worked on me. I could share things that they've done. The business is not up for debate. The founders are not up for debate because I have watched them be in the trenches with us. They are founding, Aspen has been in the field herself. So, she knows what it's like, but I watched them at Summit. I watched them put tablecloths, put everything up, organize it. They didn't have people come in. So they are real people like us. So they're not up for debate for me. And, I was with Bravenly 2 weeks and I ate dinner with them. And that never ever happened in my previous company. It was like you couldn't touch them. They were in a glass case and you couldn't get 10 feet from them. So that was huge to me. Me being able to bring my grandbabies, me being able to bring my grandbabies to Summit was huge to me. So I want you to think about this. I have a couple notes because I have to have notes. So when I left my previous company, I didn't start over at Bravenly with no experience. Each time you leave a job, you start with experience. This time I knew what I wanted. I wanted something that didn't have tens of thousands of people. I wanted something this time that anybody with experience or no experience could walk up to the table and make an income. It didn't matter if you want $250 a week. It didn't matter if you wanted $10,000 a week. I wanted to be able to meet your need and look at you in your face and say, I can help make that possible. And here at Bravenly, you can, because we get paid weekly and we get paid monthly. I mean, who doesn't need that? I need that as a stay-at-home grandma sometimes. So I want you to think about this. You are a blank canvas. What are you going to write on it? And I want to tell you that dare to dream again. Think about this. I'll leave you with this. Hear me out. It's December 31st, 2025. And you're standing there in your sequin dress, your party dress with your husband, your wife, your friend, wherever. And you say, you know, the clock is about to strike midnight. And you say, oh my goodness, this has been the absolute best year of my life. What would need to take place for that to happen? I want you to drop it below. I want you to drop below a dream that you have. I don't care if it's making $50 a week where you can go get your nails done. I do not care, because that, if it's important to you, it's important to whoever invited you to this group. So I want to tell you to get back with whoever invited you, because they love you. They love you enough to put you in here. Because if my leader hadn't told me, I would have been really, really mad, because I want to know. I would have wanted to know, being on this side. And we are ready to skyrocket. But the only thing missing is you. I only have one regret, and that was not finding Bravenly sooner. So get back with whoever invited you. Tell them you're ready to hear more, because that single mama of two that worked 4 jobs, she inspired you. She inspired you to dream again. So dare to dream. What is a dream? I don't care if it's paying off $10,565.23 in credit card debt. That's a dream. Dare to dream again. I hope you all have a great day, and we'll talk soon.